Agency teams which have been camping at the Pahalgam terror attack site since Wednesday have intensified the search for evidence. The teams overseen by the IG, a DIG and SP from the anti-terror agency are examining the eyewitnesses who had seen the horrifying attack unfold before their eyes at the peaceful and the picturesque Baisaran Valley. The eyewitnesses are being questioned in a minute detail to piece together the sequence of events that have led to one of the worst terror attacks in Kashmir in the recent times. Brian Thomas is joining me live on the broadcast to share further details. Brian, now the NIA team that have been camping at Pahalgam are on their front foot to nab the perpetrators, these terrorists who have come here and entered the valley, which was unguarded at that point of time only through the fencing, but the presence of the Indian Army was not there. Apart from the basic details, NIA teams have constituted in fact a joint strategy to further go ahead with the probe. What is that you're picking up?
Well, clearly, Simran, the NIA team has clearly taken over the probe, and now the teams of NIA station at the Pahalgam site, they were since they were dispatched from Delhi on Wednesday itself, and they have now ramped up their efforts to gather evidences. Now, it has been supervised by Inspector General, Deputy Inspector General, and even the Superintendent of Police. Now, the NIA teams are also closely very much examining eyewitness accounts from those who witnessed the horrific attack as otherwise seen in Baisaran Valley. Even very importantly, witnesses have been questioned in an exhaustive details as investigators work to reconstruct the sequence of events behind one of the deadliest terror attacks that has happened. Clearly, even the teams are meticulously examine the entry and exit points at the attack site for clues into the modus operandi also. Now it has been also assisted by forensic specialists, other experts, and the teams are conducting a very comprehensive search of the area to uncover evidence and unravel the terrorist conspiracy behind the horrific attack that has left not just Kashmir but the entire nation jolted and stunned. Yes.
Well, all right, Brian, I'll request you to kindly stay on as we are also getting more updates with the entry and the exit points that are being closely scrutinized by the investigating agency and the team NIA for the clues to the modus operandi of the terrorists. The teams, aided by forensic and other experts, are checking the entire area thoroughly for evidence to expose the terror conspiracy that has led to the horrendous attack that has shocked the nation. Brian, as far as the entry-exit points scrutiny and the verification is concerned, what are the updates that you are fetching from the probe that has been widened after NIA has taken over?
Well, Simran, clearly, I've mentioned it earlier also, and clearly even now the same thing, that the fact that yes, both the entry and exit points at the attack site, Pahalgam attack site, has been completely being examined, completely being checked upon. We are taking the stock of the situation. They're trying to identify how how these things can be done better, and also they are trying to reconstruct the sequences of the events behind this one of the most deadly terror attacks that has happened. Now, very importantly, they are also searching for clues into the modus operandi of the terrorists itself. Now they have the Superintendent of Police, the senior officials itself. There have been the Inspector General, Deputy Inspector General, and the NIA teams are closely working also with the with the eyewitnesses itself, and it has also been assisted by forensic specialists and other experts also who are there on the attack site. Now the teams are also conducting comprehensive search around the clock of the area to uncover evidence and even unravel the conspiracy that happened that left the entire nation stunned itself. Yes.
Absolutely, Brian. In fact, as the probe is concerned, there is no doubt that the investigating agency or the security forces are going to leave any stone unturned in fact describing about how did this happen.